I don't know how they could just treat people like that. You know, they didn't send us a letter, no phone call, no nothing, like nothing at all.
A Decatur family is left with more questions than answers after learning the city plans to tear their home down as part of an urban garden project. Transforming 2 city blocks for that urban garden project, and soon demolition will begin on the first set of houses to make room for the community investment.
WAD's Alyssa Patrick explains how the city acquired the land and why this family says they were left in the dark.
Daisy Jones and her 4 kids have been living on West Packard Street for 12 years. In March, she took her rent check in and found out her house had been sold.
Yeah, they just told me that it was sold, and that was it. Didn't tell me to who or nothing, just told me it was sold.
She asked that we not show her face, but allowed us to also speak with her son, who lives at home while attending college.
We then redid the floors, painted the walls as a family, redid the basement. We very reliable customers when it comes to renting. Just to sell the home and not tell us or anything, that's just kind of messed up.
Daisy said since March, she has been reaching out to Macon County Title to find out who her new landlord might be.
7 ayes, no nays.
3 months later, Decatur City Council voted to acquire the homes in this area and tear them down to build an urban garden.
And they could have had better communication and could have let all the tenants know in advance so that I could be prepared. Because I'm not prepared at all.
The day after council's vote, we knocked on the doors of all the homes in this block that appeared to have people living inside.
I didn't know it until you came and asked me. Did I know anything about it? Didn't have a clue of nothing and still don't.
No one we spoke with was aware of the project or that their homes had been turned over to the city.
I reached out to Lyle and Campbell, the real estate agency that managed many of the properties on this block. They tell me earlier this year they worked with landlords to sell the properties to Real Estate Managers LLC, but didn't know exactly what the properties would be used for. They believed that Real Estate Managers LLC would notify tenants of what would happen with the property.
Everybody who is an owner or lawful tenant was notified.
The city of Decatur acquired many of the homes for the project through Real Estate Managers LLC and says homeowners and tenants were informed their property was being handed over to the city.
Who was an owner or a lawful occupant with a tenant or lease situation has been dealt with.
We called the LLC and were told everyone was notified, but the LLC would not provide further comment as to how that information was communicated.
We'll figure something out.
Daisy says she's still received no communication from the city or LLC, but is hoping to find a new place to live.
I've been looking for homes. Like I said, it's kind of hard, but I'm just going to have to go.
Reporting in Decatur, Alyssa Patrick, WAND News.
Daisy says she recently had surgery on her hand. She's now on disability leave. City manager says the council should be voting on demolition for the remaining 4 homes in the project footprint in the coming weeks. WAND News will continue to work to learn more about this project for you.